Hello and welcome to Minecraft Java, where I learned that dying in unique and difficult and painful ways is just as difficult on Java as it is on Bedrock. Which is very confusing because I did my homework for once. If you see on the left, that's a list of Java death messages, and the right is the list of Bedrock death messages, and there's like a million more on Java than there is on Bedrock, but I still came up with pretty close to the same score every time I ran this thing. There was one death on Bedrock that was more reliable than on Java. What is up with the dolphins on Java? I punched these guys into oblivion. I almost killed them by punching and they would never attack me. It was weird. There are two deaths I want to show you that aren't included in today's run, and they were epic. I actually saw a sea temple from the coast, so I had to boat out here, get the guardian kill. I didn't win this run because I wasted too much time, but it was awesome. I also wasted a lot of time on this one, but as soon as I saw it, I had to get it. Yes! Now here's the run where I finally beat my previous score. I'm going to speed it up some because you've kind of already seen what this is about if you watched the previous one. Speaking of speed, I think I did this wrong on on Bedrock. I was running it at 14 minutes, but the official timer was 15 minutes here on Java. So we're gonna go with the official timer. I guess I just shortchanged myself a minute on Bedrock. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I kind of got all the night kills I was going to get on my good run. So it's not that big a deal for me. But here we go. I wanted desperately to get a run in a desert biome. I heard that desert was the place to be, and I found one. You know, that took a long time. The number of worlds I went through just trying to find a desert. I think I spent half an hour just going world by world just trying to get a desert. I don't know if that's considered cheating, but definitely the desert made a big difference. You can do good runs. I had runs just 1 point lower than what I get here right now in tons of biomes. So it's not impossible. I just really wanted to try to get a desert because I heard it was the better way to go. So here I am. And those cactus deaths definitely help. I got one now, and you'll see how the cactus actually pays off later in the episode. I found a village, which you'd think gets you lots of deaths, but I couldn't get more than a golem death out of a village. If you have any ideas on how to get more deaths out of a village than a golem, I really wanted a poisonous potato death. So every village I went in, I was looking for a poisonous potato, and I couldn't find one. It drove me crazy. So I never ended up with a poisonous potato death, but that's fine. Another death that I really love is one that's coming up here shortly. I kept looking for these warm water biomes with the coral reefs, because I knew there was a death in there that would be really fun. I actually did pull off this death over on Bedrock, and I was hoping to get it here on Java. And I think this is only the second time I was able to do it in a Java world. You see, it actually wastes a lot of time. I probably shouldn't have done this. Like, I had to lower my health first and I had to swim round and round looking for what I'm sure you've probably guessed now is the pufferfish. I wanted a pufferfish death, and I totally wasted, I don't know, look at the clock, was it like 3 minutes or so? I bailed and got a drowned death there for a while, but I'm going back at it trying to get that pufferfish death. I just really wanted it. There are just certain deaths when you play this thing. Yeah, here it is. There we go, pufferfish. There are just certain deaths that you really want, and if you can pull it off, like that warden death or guardian death, it's kind of worth it to you to lose some time. Maybe not everybody plays this way. I guess a true speed runner wouldn't really care about that, but I just play for fun. So I really wanted a certain deaths, and the pufferfish one was one I was really looking for. I also wasted a good bit of time down in caves like this. At nighttime, you can get lots of your mob kills. So I don't know why. I wasted a good bit of time down in them trying to get mob kills during the day, thinking I could make up for it by not having to do them at night. And it just didn't really ever pan out. So there you go. Lesson, boys and girls, and all you wonderful people. Don't waste your time trying to get random standard mob deaths in a cave during the day. Use your daylight hours for other better things, okay? There you go. The more you know. So, also another hard one was the falling to the ground hard. You couldn't jump from higher than 5 for your final death. And the number of times I swear I only jumped like 3 blocks and I got falling too high instead of hitting the ground hard. It was kind of surprising. So it took a lot of time to meticulously make sure and get that one correct. This is over here is my very first, what's it called? Mine shaft. I looked for a while to get a mine shaft, thinking I could get some things out of it, maybe some TNT or something. I think TNT are in mine shafts. Hoping I could get myself a couple deaths that way. And once again, it ended up just being another place that was dark that I could get some regular mob kills. Now there is one special mob kill you'll see in a moment that actually did help me get, I would call this my big point. This was the first time I achieved this death, and it actually helped me put me over the top with 1 extra point higher than I had achieved before. Now, I am disappointed. So there's already deaths that are over 20, and I didn't come anywhere close. I'm just happy that I was able to beat my previous score with this one, and it was kind of tricky. They didn't want to come out. Is there something about mob spawners on Java that are slower than Bedrock? I mean, look, like they just didn't spawn. I'm not quite sure what that's about. I was fighting back zombies, waiting for the cave spiders, and barely pulled off that kill. And there that is. I'm gonna call the cave spider kill my glorious winning point. Now I have more deaths coming up, but that cave spider was one I didn't get any other time, Java or Bedrock, and that was definitely a clutch win right there. Now here's something on Java. I'm not sure you can do it on Bedrock. I don't think the death messages work as smoothly, but I came over here to get my regular kills for this one specific type of kill. I wanted to get killed by a mob while going into a cactus. And you get a different death message than just being killed by the mob standard. So you actually get, you died from a cactus by trying to run away or whatever from a mob. And I was thinking I could pull off 3 or 4 different deaths by running into cactus. And it just didn't pay off very well. It's very tricky. It did work with lava. So if you find yourself near a lava lake or a pond, and you have all these mobs, definitely have them kill you and push you into the lava. I did very well with that. But I think this might be the only one where I pulled off with the cactus. Is that? Yeah, there you go. That's the only one I actually pulled off with a cactus kill. But I think I should have got a better score on this one. I think I should have been in the 20 club. Because if you see here, I'm like rubbing up against these cactus like mad. And they keep giving the kill to the mob rather than to the cactus, which, I mean, it's fair. It's whatever hits you last. But I really would have had over 20 points on this run if it would have given me the kill to the cactus rather than giving me the kill to the mob. There we go, 18 unique deaths. It went well. I'm very happy that I beat my score, and I'm gonna call this run done for the month. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you checked out all the other contestants. And if you want to do it, look down below, join the Discord, and join a part of our group, and you can run it too, all right? All right, see you next time. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you found it adequate.